Good morning, dear friends, beloved brothers and beloved sisters, precious ones, etc., etc. You know who you are. Question for today is, this is just a quick stream of thought that's coming through right now. Are you evolving or aging? Do you still believe in the old paradigm, the old concept that aging is inevitable, that there is such thing as aging? And the old associations and the old symbolisms that we've had about aging in this world are outdated. They don't seem to serve people anymore. You'll notice more and more people of all ages and all travels around the sun seem to be getting younger, healthier, vibrant, sexier, stronger every day, every minute. So the question is asked again, are you aging or are you evolving? With a new understanding, a new construct of how we can use these words and understand these words will impact our consciousness. It'll impact the quality of our life. I had to breathe on that one. See, aging is an old belief that says your body cannot maintain health, youth, vitality, elasticity, beauty, sensuality, sexuality indefinitely. It comes from an old belief system that's related to mortals and people who believed in the concept that we were only given so much time in a physical body on planet Earth, and that was being sold to us through religions, through medicine, through science, through educational systems, through television, through movies. And yet, there are immortals on the planet that don't appear to age, that stay young and healthy and so forth. You might be looking at one right now. So are you evolving, Matt, or are you aging? Every second of every minute of every day, every holy instant, every moment of every day is yours to create and choose how you will experience every minute, every moment, every precious breath, every beat of your heart, every glance of your eyes, every touch of your skin, every smell of the aroma and the beautiful sniffs that flowers and herbs and plants and vegetables and fruits and each other give off. It's a game of chicken with my system. And what does the chicken symbolize? How much light, how much love, how much power, how much of you are you willing to love? How much of you are you willing to be okay with, to be at peace with? How much of you are you willing to notice how much potential you really have? How high can your voice go? How wide can your voice travel? How deep can your thoughts dig? When we're doing our deep dives into our unconscious to clear out all belief systems, you know that's a deep dive down that rabbit hole. And you're going to get down to the bottom of all your belief system. This is the path to liberation, is find the one guiding belief. The one idea, some call it the personal law, some call it the personal lie, that you have been programmed to believe was a truth, even though it's been a lie. Welcome to planet Earth. They've sold you on a lot of lies that they convinced you was true about you as a boy growing up to be a man, as you as a mature man, as you as a powerful, successful entrepreneur, you as a being who's free from all the entrapments of society and the entrapments of your sensuality and your senses and your pleasures. Are you free from all of those things? Are you free from the addictions and the behaviors and the nonsense that the mind keeps telling us? Take a breath. Are you aging? Are you evolving? I've talked to Harry about this. I've talked to Monica about this only through chatting. I wish I could get Monica face to face. Somebody connect me with Monica Shute, please. Our Costa Rica diva of urine therapy. What an angel she is. So, we talked about the words. Like, for example, karma is just a word. You saw this in the second or the third of the trilogy of The Matrix. The guy from India with his family and his beautiful daughter that were at the subway station when Neo goes in between worlds, right? And he meets this guy and says, karma is just a word. It only has value and meaning based on what you assign the word to mean. If karma doesn't mean cause and effect, are you at the cause, the effect of that word? Love is a word. We give it meaning, we give it definition. However, love doesn't need definition. God doesn't need definition. We don't need definition. But for us to validate ourselves, acknowledge ourselves, and feel good about ourselves, and be able to sleep well at night, we want to feel good about ourselves. Karma equal action. That's it. That's all. It's an original meaning. Yes, exactly. What did it mean before it meant that? Was there karma? Here's an interesting thought. Before we used the word God, was there God? Before we used the word karma, was there karma? Before we used a lot of words that are in our English language, does these things exist? And who made up the words? I don't know. I did not write the dictionary. Some brilliant scholar came up with words and defined them. And Britannica and Columbine, whoever makes these dictionaries, the same like Wikipedia, nobody vetted Wikipedia. Nobody asked Wikipedia for its sources. And there's a lot of things out there you have to sort through. And this is what we're doing on our personal journey of remembering that we're okay. Remembering that we're loved. Not so much that we're loved. Your presence, your essence, your nature, your being is the vibration of love. What is it? Is prior to any... Yes! I mean, according to the Christians, according to the latest Jehovah's Witness Bible, Guinness Book of Bibles, whatever the Bible thing is, well, how did Gideon, whoever the heck Gideon was, got his Bibles in all the drawers, in all the bedrooms, in all the hotels on the planet? Who knows? Anyway, I had mine. I still have a Bible. I look at it sometimes, but not very often, just in case I need to refer back to something. I go, oh, drink of your own cistern. I mean, there are certain quotes that jump out of the Bible that tell me that there are chariots in the sky and that there are extraterrestrials and that we can drink our urine. I mean, it's all in the Bible if you want to dig through and decipher everything. But what's the point of that? Life is too busy going on. Oh, by the way, if you've been following the freedom movement, which a lot of people have here in the United States, I'm sure they have in UK, and they have in Australia, and they have in Netherlands, all over the place. Leave it alone. What do you think would happen if we stopped paying attention to who's running which country and which world is at war with who, and who's racist, and who's making up false flags, and who's doing this and that, and how it's connected to bloodlines and sacrifices and the draconians, and I went down that rabbit hole. How does that help you to appreciate a beautiful sunset, or a blooming flower, or a couple in love, or an accidentally encounter with an extraterrestrial, or a unicorn running through my backyard? I mean, how does that help you to be a better service to your brothers and sisters? And when you're lost in it, it's another addiction. It's another trap. I love you, whoever you are. Thumbs up, I love you. Where the action is, where the love is, where the healing is in being true to your nature, and being in nature, and hugging people, and putting your fingers in dirt, and rolling around in mud, and going naked in the sun. I mean, if you want to have your heart open and bloom constantly, and your ability to laugh at yourself continually, then do what you know is real for you. The things you can touch and taste and smell and make love to and hold and caress and press onto and be pressed by, these things bring meaning to life. What brings meaning to your life? Find the things that bring meaning to you, your life. Follow your heart's urges. Stay true to your nature. Build intimate, loving relationships called community. And watch us all evolve. I don't know about you guys, but I've been evolving at a very high rate every day. So I have no room for aging. I have no room for boredom. I've found that eating was optional, dying is optional, suffering is optional. All those things that we have been led to believe we had to do because it was natural and the way things aren't that way anymore. The reason I'm so excited about Shivambu and the Shivambu movement, because it's so freaking liberating. You don't have to buy anything man-made. You don't have to buy shampoos and conditioners. My hair got dark again today. Shampoos and conditioners. You don't have to buy underarm deodorant. You don't have to buy mouthwashes. You don't have to buy all kinds of nonsense. Vitamins, supplements, drugs. Whew, you barely have to use hydrogen peroxide. I used to use hydrogen peroxide a lot. You got to cut, you got to scratch, you get blood, hydrogen peroxide, right? And then I went into herbal route, and it was cayenne pepper. So you put cayenne pepper, and it coagulates the blood, and then it seals up, right? I just put on my pee, and done deal. In fact, like the other day, I had a jab. Where is it? There's a jab right there. Okay, I was out doing stuff out in the back 40, and I ran across a tree and a bush, and this bled, and this sticker and a thorn, I pulled it out. And now it's healing. It's healing, healing, healing. So are you aging? Are you evolving? Every minute of every day, you're in a state of evolution. You're a state of creation and creativity. You're a God presence creating worlds. You think you're just creating your body and your reality? You're creating with myself and all the co-creators. You're creating great, great things for everything, not just humanity. By the way, Earth is an entity. Earth is an energy. A lot of people like to say Earth is a feminine nature and it's a female Earth. Well, yes, and it also has divine Father energy here too. How do you think things get done? How do you think things get moved and created is the masculine. And the feminine, she keeps us straight, and she helps us to keep our hearts soft and open and sensitive and caring and to take in each other. So are you evolving? Or are you aging? That's today's satsang. I got a house call this morning. I've been blessed beyond measure. I'm on my knees so much every day. I feel like I should have rug burns on my knees from, here comes the tears, from all the things that are gifts from the universe. I see everything as a gift. I see someone acknowledges me and just responds to whatever I'm talking about or not talking. That's a gift. People return again and again into your life. That's a gift. Whew, everything. When something heals, it's a gift. When your next breath shows up, it's a gift. We've got more to be grateful and less to be worried about, and less to be scared about, and less to be anxious about. So you can put aside all the things that causes you to get scared and doubtful, and take your faith beyond the stars. Take your faith and anchor it into the earth, or whatever you anchor your body and your energy into. Some people, they have this umbilical cord that it goes to, their silver cord and goes out somewhere, and it anchors, and they go, well, I'm anchored to the assemblage point of my reality. Well, what if the assemblage point of your reality was just a thought? And you're anchored and you're assembled in that thought, and that thought was God, or that thought was the Creator, or that thought was the prime source of all. And as I mentioned earlier today, and I will keep mentioning to you, that Creator created its perfect creation called you. So if you were created as a creator, guess what? Bingo, you're a creator. You're the creator. You're God. So make it a beautiful story, make it a beautiful dream, make it a beautiful movie. You are the star of your movie. And you get to bring in any kind of action, romance, drama if you want, laughter, epiphanies, romance, adventure, whatever you want. It's your world. Make it a beautiful dream. I love you. Brother Sage signing out for now.